Kalindi Vanye Kutaha. Goshanta Vitisarvito Brajapure. Brajapur. Kedhar Mahavivalo. Mahavival. Mahavival. Ha. Radha. Sham. Become Vival, completely bewildered, overwhelmed with intense love and separation from Radha and Krishna. And they're running, where are you? Yatra Kanto, where's my beloved? Where's Krishna? Where's Giridhari? Are you here at Vamshivat? Are you here in the caves of Govardhan? Are you in the waters of the Yamuna? Are you playing Jal Kali in Radhakund? Are you playing Holi in Barsana? Where are you? Yatra Kanto, searching for their beloved. So the gopis, Yatra Kanto Javalola Kundala, Kundal. Yatra Kanto, they went where their lover was. In this particular night, in this particular Leela of Ras Leela, depicted in this Rasa Panchadhyaya, they went to Vamshivat in the Sharad Ras, in the Ashwin Purnima, which is coming up soon. In a few days we have Bhadramas, Shukla Paksha for 2 weeks, then 4 weeks of Ashwin. So in 6 weeks from now will be Sharad Purnima, the full moon night of the Sharad season, which is Ashwin Maina Purnima. This is where that Kanto is, Yatra Kanto. He's there. And they know he's there. And they're running there to recover their minds, which he stole with their flutes, Manoharam. But where are we running? Are we running to find our beloved Lord? Are we running to find God? No, we're running to the office. We're running on holidays. We're running to Europe. We're running to Singapore. We're running to China. Chini. We're running to Chini to get goods and all kinds of things to make money. The gopis are not running to China. They're running to Krishna. Yatra Kanto. Javalola Kundala. Javalola Kundala. Java means haste, quickly, jaldi jaldi, lola. Interesting word in Sanskrit, lola. It means swinging. This means like this, like a julan. Radhe julana padaro chuki ai badara. So it means swinging. Lola, lola, lola. Even sounds like what it represents, lola. Hastily, very quickly they're running, because if a thief steals your money, you should go quickly before he escapes, before he hides it, before he returns to his hideout. You run out and you say, he went that way. And if you're fast on your motorcycle, maybe you can even see him in a distance and pursue him in a wild chase scene. Then he'll start shooting you and boom, like a movie. So they want to quickly run after that thief and catch their stolen property, their hearts. He's a heart thief. We heard. Balvacharya glorifies him. Hridayam Madhuram. Says, Hridayam Choram Madhuram. He steals the heart, but it's very sweet. Krishna steals the heart, says Vallabha in his Madhurastakam, but his stealing is very sweet. Because now my heart's been stolen by Maya. My heart's been stolen by money and all these material things. And now Krishna's come and stole my life, my attention, my heart, my mind, everything. And I couldn't be a happier man, being robbed by God. So this is the ultimate robbery, when Krishna steals everything and gives us his love. They went to where their lover waited, each unknown to the others, moving so quickly that their earrings swung back and forth. So now the acharyas have very elaborate purports on these 2 words, Lola Kundala. For most of us, it's 2 Sanskrit words which are certainly not our native language, not mine by any means. Lola Kundal, Kundala or Kundal, Makar Kundal, Makari Kundal, means earrings in this case. So they're swinging. Why were they swinging? So the verse says, Java. So the verse is giving the answer to the surprise quiz by the teacher. Why were the gopis' earrings Lola, Kundala? Oh, it's because Java, they were running hastily. No. Acha. But when you run quickly somewhere and you have earrings, they're going to dangle and twist and go this way, that way if they're long earrings. Right? Your necklace on your neck will go like this, or your handbag will swing back and forth if you're running down the path. Your shoulder bag, whatever they call it. No, not because of fear. Not because they were running. Were the gopis' earrings swinging because of excitement? And their hearts were jumping and they were trembling because the gopis were feeling so much prem, so much madhurya rati, so much shrinkar rati, divine, romantic love rising in their heart. Now I'm going for the prem abhisar, to meet my beloved Krishna at Vamshivat, Vamshidhari. For Ras Leela. So much excitement, so much exhilaration, delight and love, that I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm succumbing to sattvic vikars, ashta sattvic vikars. My mind is trembling, my heart is shaking. Now my earrings are reflecting the trembling of my heart. Trembling is a sign of ecstasy and love. The body trembles, the eyes cry, the hair stands on end, the voice chokes up. The color changes. One's cheeks become flushed with change in color. Vepatu. No, try to say, not because of that. Later they'll experience sattvic vikars. But not now when they're Java, Yatra Kanto, Java Lola Kundala. Not when they're running so quickly down the path to go where their lover's waiting at Vamshivat. Not because of running fast, which is an obvious answer, which we can observe by our own experience. If you run, your earrings will swing, Lola. And not because of ecstasy in the heart and trembling of the heart. No. There's some mystery here. The earrings were trembling out of fear. The gopis' kundal earrings were trembling out of bhayam, fear. But what can they be afraid of? They're going to Krishna. He's yad bibeti swayam. He's that personification of fearlessness. Krishna, God, if you take shelter of God, if you remember God and chant His name, you'll become fearless. Chant Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Krishna, Krishna. You'll become fearless and courageous and detached and feel the presence of God. Whether you live or die, you have no fear because God has entered your mind and heart through His sound vibration of His holy name. So association with God, proximity of God, remembrance of God, chanting God's name brings fearlessness. And they're running to their kanto, Krishna kanto. They're running to their lover. But the earrings are swinging out of fear. In fact, this word kanto, we meant to say one point. We say kanto, the Krishna kanto. He's Krishna Kant. He's Krishna Kant. He's the lover, the gopis' lover. They're Krishna Kant. But there's a nice pranam prayer, which is a popular prayer to glorify Krishna. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandhu Jagatpate, Gopesha, Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta, Namostute. Namostute. I offer my most humble and ego-less respects and obeisances to Sri Krishna. Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Hey Krishna. He's Krishna. Hey Krishna. Karuna Sindhu. He's an ocean of compassion, mercy, love, guidance, help, protection, providing, and carrying when I lack. Karuna Sindhu. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandhu Jagatpate. Dina Bandhu, everyone says, oh Dina Bandhu. So he's Dina, the fallen, Bandhu, he's a friend of the fallen. Someone has no other friends, they can make a friendship with God. Sometimes people say, oh, I don't have any friends, no one cares for me, no one likes me. Every time I try to make a friend, it always breaks up after a few weeks. They find some fault in me, or I find some fault in them. I'm so sad, I'm so woeful, I'm such a poor person, I can't make a friend. All right, you feel so fallen, so downtrodden, so low, make friends with God. What a great friend. What a compassionate, loving, near and dear friend. So sweet, affectionate, tender, and caring. Couldn't have a better friend than God. Couldn't have a richer friend than God. Couldn't have a more powerful friend than God. Couldn't have a more beautiful friend than God. Couldn't have a more intelligent friend than God. What a great friend. He's there 24/7. How many friends are available 24/7? Just try to call them on their cell phone. I'm sorry, the number you've called is switched off. Please call again later. Later. So Krishna's phone is always on, 24/7. Helpline, friendship, Nitya friendship helpline. One can call on Krishna anytime, every time, for all time. And anywhere and everywhere, 24-hour service. No network problems. No cell phone problems, no battery charging. Oh, my battery's dead. I forgot my charger. Can I borrow your phone? No, we can always connect with God. That friend. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate. He's the father of the universe. Jagatpate. I have my father, but he's not the father of the universe. He may be my universe. If I'm a child, my universe is only my father and mother. I don't know anyone but them. My world, my universe is my mother and father. Jagatpate. Jagatpate Sri Krishna Bhagavan. He's the Lord, the controller, the Father of the entire universe. We can have our Father everywhere. We can be with our Father everywhere, at any time. We never lose our Father, Krishna. God is the Father. Jagatpate Gopesha. Gopa Isha. All the Gops, all the Gwalas and Gopas of Vrindavan, Krishna is their controller, because he controls their hearts. Anyone controls your heart, they fully control you. If someone controls your heart, they control your life, your movements, your emotions, your speech, your free time, your work time, your money, everything, because they control your heart. Gopesha means Krishna controls all the Gopas. Their whole life is centered around serving and loving and pleasing Krishna. He controls them all with his love. His escapades, his leelas, his pastimes, his beauty, his gestures. This is Krishna Vrindavan, Gopesha. And Gopesha, Gopa, Go means senses, Indriya. Gopesha, our Indriya, our Panchindriya, Gyanindriya and Karmindriya, our senses are ultimately controlled by Rishika Isha, Krishna. Gopesha means the controller, the Lord, and the master of the senses. These are the general ideas of God. From a more external God, the provider viewpoint, Jagatpate, Dinabandhu, Karunamayi, or Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, and then becoming more intimate, the controller of my very senses, or even more intimate, enter Vrindavan, the controller of the Gopas, the controller of Gokul, Gopesha, But now the most intimate Madhurya Mai consideration of God, Madhurya Mai Vichar of Bhagavan, then you find his heart center. You find the very heart center of Krishna, the life center, the pran center. Who are his praneshwaris? Who are the Ishwaris of his pran, controllers of his pran? Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandhu, Jagatvate. This is Aishvarya, God, the protector, compassionate, kind one, friendly one, providing one. And then more intimate Gopesha. And then Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandhu, Jagatpate, Gopesha, Gopika Kanta. Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta. Now the most intimate understanding, the very heart of God is being glorified here and being worshipped and respected here. Namostute. Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta. The word here is kanto. Yatra kanto. The gopis, the gopika, the gopis went where yatra, their kanta was. The gopika kant. The kant, the lover. They went where their lover was, at Vamshivat. So Krishna's Gopika Kanta, he's a lover of all the Gopikas. The Braja Ramanis and the Braja, what do you say? I always Kumaris, the unmarried gopis, married gopis. He's a lover of all the gopis, even the elderly gopis. The motherly gopis are also Gopika. But then, of all these female intimate personalities that love Krishna as his mothers or his lovers, then there's that one. Out of the many there is one. Eka Bahusham. Of the Bahu there is Ek. So many devotees, so many people worship God as Dinabandhu. Oh, hey Dinabandhu, I'm suffering. Hey Dinabandhu, please help me. Please uplift me. Oh, Karuna Sindhu Bhagavan, please be kind, compassionate to me. I am suffering. Gopesha. But then finally, Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta. So Yatra Kanto means that Krishna Kant, Radha Kant. Krishna Kant means the lover of Krishna, Radha. And Radha Kant means the lover of Radha, Krishna. So Radha Kant, Krishna Kant is going to Radha Kant. So Yatra Kanto means it's who is going where. Radharani, Krishna Kant, the lover of Krishna, Krishna Kant, she is going where Radha Kant is. She is going where the lover of Radha, where her lover is. Radha Kanta Namostute. So this is the ultimate personality in Krishna's life, Radharani. So with glorifying all over the universe, Krishna Bhaktas, even Vaikuntha Bhaktas, or worshippers of Krishna in Aishvarya mode, they say Dinabandhu, Karuna. But then when we talk about Gopika Kanta and Radha Kanta is Vrindavan. Krishna being respected and honored and worshipped in Vrindavan. And of all the Kantas, and of all the beloveds in Vrindavan, no one is greater than Srimati Radhika. She is the Kanta of Krishna himself. She is the one original, only, and special lover of Krishna, Radha Kanta. This Radharani is his everything. So this Kanta means that. So we're asking this question, why are the earrings swinging, Lola Kundal? Are they, one acharya says, are they swinging in fear of their superiors? Gurujan? Gurujan. In the commentary it says Gurujan. Gurujan means those heavy people. Heavy human beings, the Gurujana. Heavy human beings. Jana means person, Guru means heavy. So mother-in-laws can be heavy. Father-in-laws can be heavy, Gurujan. So the earrings are swinging, oh, maybe our father-in-laws are coming after us, are running behind us, and the earrings are swinging, oh, you're Gurujana, you better run. the earrings are swinging in fear of being pursued by their mother-in-laws or father-in-laws or their own mothers and fathers running behind them in the forest. Where are you going? It's midnight. In the middle of the forest, so dangerous. How you run out of the house like this? You've gone crazy? No, it's not because of that. There's a deeper reason. First of all, the mystery here is the mystery behind Kundal. Kundal. Kundal means earring. But in Krishna Leela, Sri Krishnaji, Shamsundar, Govinda, he wears very characteristic kundal, earrings. And these are called makar kundal. Kundal means earring. Makar means these are earrings that have the design, if you see them cut and designed, they're in gold or silver, jewels embedded in them, very beautiful. And they hang from Krishna's ear, and they go down some distance. They hang to his cheek. They dangle here. They're quite large earrings. And these kundal represent a vahan, a deva vahan. Vahan means a carrier, a vehicle, like an airplane. So the different devas, they have different vahans. We have heard of Brahmaji. Brahmaji's vahan, his carrier is hunts. That Brahmaji rides on a swan. He sits on a huge hunt swan, and he travels throughout the universe at supersonic speeds. And a very comfortable feather bed, full reclining bed on first class seat, and the whole bed is made out of swan feathers, natural swan feathers, or maybe the chairs are nice white swan feather chairs. He sits there. Then Shiv, Lord Shiv, he has a vahan, he has a carrier. Is it a swan? He prefers a more rugged ride. Brahma's a little easygoing. He likes a nice feathered mattress, nice full-length bed on the supersonic airline. But Shiv likes a rather bumpy ride, and he rides in the back of a brisha, a bull. And bull is very muscular animal, very firm, and like the seat of a yogi. Yogi doesn't usually sleep, he sleeps on the ground or the floor. He doesn't sleep on a feathered mattress or a memory mattress 10 inches thick. So Shiv likes this type of vahan. And then his son, Kartikeya, he likes to listen to interesting music when he's flying. So he has a stereo set on his vahan. And he flies on a vahan called a moor, peacock. And peacock makes some very interesting sounds. Wah, wah, like all these sounds. Make ho, like this. So he prefers to ride on a peacock. Brahma rides on a swan. Kartikeya rides on a peacock. Shiva rides on his bull. Then Durga, she likes everyone to get out of her way. Some people, they buy these big cars, these SUV or something like that. So everyone will get out of their way and move out of the way when they go down the road. Or big trucks, everyone makes way for a truck. So Durga, she rides on such a vahan that everybody gets out of the way when she comes down the street. Have you ever seen her car? Have you seen Durga's car? What is her car? A lion. If a lion walks down the street, will you try to block the path? Will you try to tell the lion, please park your lion? You can't take your lion down the street. No one gets in the way of a lion. They rather give free passage. And if a lion's approaching you from the back, then you'll certainly run away as fast as you can and get out of the way. So Durga travels on a lion. Who else do we have? Ganesh. Now Ganesh, he's a very humorous personality. And some people like to deal on opposites. That's their profession and that's their gives them humor in life. They like to deal in the big and the small. So Ganesh, of course, is a hathi, he's an elephant. And just to create lots of excitement in people's minds and create impossibilities, because Ganesh represents removing obstacles and making the impossible possible. He represents this quality, Ganapati, making the impossible possible. You have obstacles to success, and then you worship Ganesh in hopes that he'll make the impossible possible. So he represents this quality of removing vast impediments and obstacles. He's called the success god, because he himself is showing the principle of making the impossible possible. Yes? Because he's an elephant and his Vahan is a mouse. So it's impossible for an elephant to sit on a mouse and go anywhere. Immediately you'll get 4 flat tires. The mouse will get 4 flat legs. What to speak of a flat belly. The mouse will become a pancake, and you can't ride down the street on a pancake. So this Ganesh's very Vahan shows the principle that he makes the impossible possible. Yes? Interesting. Now, who's left? Who? Vishnu. Vishnu, he rides on an eagle because it's quite an animal show. And all the devas, gods and devas, they're just flying around on different animals. So Vishnu doesn't want to be left out. So he grabbed one eagle that wasn't doing anything. And he said, listen, I want you to be my carrier, because the one guy took off on a peacock, another guy took off on a swan, one guy went off on a bull, another guy went off on a, mouse, one lady went off on a lion, and I have to catch up with all these friends of mine, and they're all traveling through the universe at quite breakneck speeds. So then eagles are known for very fast flying, very fast they can soar through the air. So then Vishnu took his time finishing his Chapan Bhog, and everybody else was already racing through the universe. So then Vishnu got on Garuda and said, let's go. And he won the race, actually. So who else is left? Lakshmi rides on an owl, because she's very mysterious. You don't know when she's going to come or not come. So Lakshmi Devi's quality, the owl is a nocturnal bird. It comes at night. It's very hard to see the owl. Other birds you can see peacock, you can see swan in a lake. But the owl, I don't know what you say in Hindi, owl. How do you say owl? Ulu. Ulu? Ulu. Yeah, I remember hearing that word. Ulu, the ulu paki is very difficult to spot, even if you're out at night and want to see one, because we grew up in the country. I would sometimes go out and try to spot them in the trees. But they're very surreptitious birds and they hide quite a bit. So the Lakshmi is very hidden and chanchal. Sometimes she appears and sometimes she disappears. And when you want to find her, you can't find her. And when you want to discover Lakshmi, you can't discover. So she has a very mysterious carrier called the owl. Who else? Yamaraj. Yamaraj is on the bell. No, the bicycle. Yamaraj, of course, we don't like to see him too much. But Yamaraj, he rides on a big black buffalo. Because he takes his time, but he finishes everyone. Because buffaloes walk rather slowly, but they do their job. So Yamaraj comes slowly, quietly, and takes your life away. At night, in your sleep, in your dream, anytime the buffalo will come carrying Yamaraj and finish you. And what else? Saraswati. I don't know what she rides on. She rides on vibration of knowledge. I think she doesn't ride anything. Saraswati is riding on the hearts of the sages. Elephant. Indra, oh, lest we forget. Airavata, Indra's carrier is an elephant because he's a king of the heavens, and kings are represented by elephants. Kings ride on elephants, as you know, Gajapati. So now there's someone else that we want to discuss here in the context of the verse, Lola Kundal. There is one person we know too well, all of us, and his name is Kamdev. Kamdev, the Lord of lust, the God of mundane material love. He also has a carrier, and his carrier is a makara. A makara is a sea The makara is a sea creature, like a fish, generally described as something like a dolphin, but very unique, aquatic animal. So he moves in the water, carrying the god of lust. So the Vahan for Cupid, as we say, or the Kamdev in India, the god of cupidity or material love or romance or material desire, his Vahan is a makara. So when we hear Krishna's Sringar being described and read about it in Shastra or see in paintings, Krishna is always characteristically wearing Makar Kundala. Because it's symbolic, it means something, that Krishna and Krishna alone is the only Kamadev, a Prakrita Kamadev. Madan Mohan, Sri Krishna. Manmata Sham. He who churns the mind of that great god of lust and cupidity, who is churning and agitating and whirling and spinning every man and woman's mind in the world since the beginning of time. Lust, Mr. Lust. He rides on Makar. Krishna wears Makar Kundal because he is the original god of spiritual romance, spiritual amor, and divine love. And he's inviting everyone, come. You see my Makar Kundala? You see my Makara Kundala in my painting, in my murti? Sometimes the murtis you see in Vrindavan, Radhe Shyam or other murtis, they're wearing Makara Kundala, shaped like this dolphin, this fish type of animal. A very special type of fish. The mouth is like a crocodile, body is like a dolphin, nose is like an elephant. It's a very extraordinary combination. Elephant, dolphin, and crocodile. Makar Dwaj, what do you call it? Makar Dwaj? Crocodile? Magar Much. So it's a Magar Much, a hati, and Machli, a fish, dolphin. Not to be seen these days. I haven't seen one lately. But we see them on Krishna's ears. So he's teaching everyone, listen, you're looking for love, you're looking for romance, you can get it here. See, these are my signs. Like if someone has a restaurant, they'll put a sign in front of the restaurant. Or if they have a store, they're selling some product. They're selling shoes, the sign will say, shoe store, yes? That sign or symbol or message or words, they indicate here you can buy men's shoes or everyone's shoes. So Krishna's earrings, his kundal, are Makar Kundal. Krishna's Makar Kundal, the characteristic Sringar of Bhagavan Sri Krishna in Vrindavan. They are indicating this is a sign, this is a invitation. Oh, you want love? Do you want pure love, divine love? Pristine, immaculate transcendental love, a prakrita pyar, a prakrita prem, you can buy it here. You can obtain it here from me, the prakrita Madan, the transcendental love God, Sri Krishna, that Kanta, that Jiva Kanta. Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta, Jiva Kanta Namostute. Jiva Kanta. Jiv means me, the Atma, Jivatma. Who is my true lover? Oh, I found my true love. She's so beautiful, so kind, tender, affectionate. When we get married, our true love, we think, but that true lover is Makara Kundala Krishna. Now, as I said, Krishna's wearing these Makar Kundala. When he's standing at Vamshivat, playing his Jago Kalam, his flute, he's moving like this. And Krishna's Makara Kundal, his earrings are dancing, moving. Lola Kundal. Krishna's earrings are also swinging. And Krishna's earrings are not swinging out of fear of Gurujan, not swinging out of because he's running. He's not moving. Krishna Lola Kundal, he's not Java Lola Kundal. Krishna Stamba Lola Kundal. He's standing in one place. He's leaning on the on the Vat tree at the Yamuna. And he's calling Radha and the Gopis with his Vamshi, with his Murali flute. And his head is going like this. And Krishna's Kundala are Lola, they're dancing. And Krishna's Kundala are dancing with anticipation for love, Kanta. My Kantas, my beloveds are coming. Yatra Kanto Lola Kundala. My Kantas, my Krishna Kantas, my beloved Gopis, they are Yatra, they are coming to where I am standing. On the banks of the Yamuna, under the full moon night of the Purnima, Sharad Purnima. And because I'm anticipating and I'm excited, and I'm feeling Sattvic Vikar, Ashta Sattvic Vikar, just thinking of Radha, just remembering the Ashta Sakhis, just thinking of what beautiful romantic activities we will have tonight. We will dance together, we will sing, we will play, we will swim, we'll eat, we'll have so much wonderful fun together. And I will extend this night for millions of years, Brahma Ratra Upavrite, to enjoy and forever everlasting pleasure and dancing throughout the night, throughout every night, throughout millions of nights. So Krishna is really excited about the proposals for love. Thousands of kantas are coming. Thousands of gopis are coming to be with me. Radha Kant, Gopika Kant. So Krishna's earrings are dancing with excitement of love, the delight and thrill of love. Krishna delights in the gopis' love. Krishna thrills with the love of his devotees. Krishna's heart jumps and feels so much pleasure and satisfaction in receiving the love of his devotees and giving his love in return. So Krishna's Makar Kundala are dancing, Lola. But the gopis there and Krishna's Makar Kundala are dancing. And while they're dancing, sometimes these Makara Kundala are hitting Krishna's Kapola. Makar Kundala Kapola Sparsha. When Krishna's Makar Kundala, his earrings, are dancing, sometimes they touch his cheeks. They appears to be kissing Krishna's cheeks. Now, one acharya is telling that the gopis are going where? Brajastriya, Yatra Java, Lola Kundala. Their gopis are going so Java, so quickly, fastly. And the gopis, they also wear kundal. But Krishna wears Makar Kundal, and the gopis wear Makari Kundal. They wear earrings that are actually the female counterpart, because there's a male fish and a female fish. Everywhere we have this opposites. So there's Makar Kundala dancing on Krishna's cheek, and these Makari on Radharani's cheek, Makari Kundala, they're also dancing. And because the gopis, as they're running, they're thinking, Radharani especially, she's thinking, when we arrive in Vamshivat, we're going to see Krishna. And I know that when Krishna plays his flute, that he moves his head like this. When he remembers us and remembers me, and as he moves, then his Makar Kundala, they're dancing on his cheeks, and sometimes kissing and touching his cheeks. And we also have Makari Kundal. We have female Makar, fish-like earrings, fish-shaped earrings, dolphin-shaped earrings on our cheeks. And when they remember Krishna's dancing earrings, and they think, we also want to dance. We want to dance next to Krishna's face like those earrings are dancing. We also want to sometimes kiss Krishna's face like those Makar Kundala or Lola Kundala are swinging, and sometimes they kiss Krishna's face. So sometimes we'll swing in the Nritya Lola, we'll swing with Krishna, we'll dance with Krishna in the rasa dance, and sometimes we'll put our cheek to his cheek, we'll dance like this. And sometimes the gopis will kiss Krishna's cheek, or he'll kiss their cheek out of affection, an exchange of divine love. So remembering this, then Lola Kundala, the gopis' own Makari Kundala are shaking, thinking that, oh, our Makari Kundala will be dancing with the Makar Kundala. And we Krishna's gopis, we will be dancing with him and kissing his cheeks. So this is another reason. But that's not the reason. That is the reason. Then that's not the reason. There's another reason. Yatra Lola Kundala. The Brajastriya, the gopis, Lola Kundal, their Makari earrings were trembling. Why? Because, as I said, the Makar and the Makari are the Vahan of Kamadev. They are the carriers that Kamadev, the god of love, travels and moves on these Makar and Makari, these fish, dolphin-shaped earrings. But that Kamadev, as we read earlier in the same verse, Nishamyam Gitam Tarananga Vardhanam, that Kamadev became Ananga. That Kamadev who rides on the Makar Kundala, he lost his body. Ananga, he lost his body because Kamadev went riding on his Makar Kundal, and he approached Lord Shiva to agitate him with lusty desires, to break his meditation, his yoga samadhi. And at that time, then Shiva exhibited his power and opened his third eye and burned Kamadev, the god of lust, to ashes, and he lost his body. And Shiva became known as Kameshwar Mahadev. There's a famous Shiva Linga in Kamvan, Vrindavan, Kameshwar. The controller of lust and the god of material love is Lord Shiva. Now, the Makari Kundala are remembering, actually, when my Lord, I'm carrying Kamadev on me, and this Shiva, when I carried my Lord, the Makari Kundal, the Makar Kundal, when I carried my Lord as his Vahan, when I carried Kamadev, the god of lust, to Shiva, he lost his body. So the earrings were swinging, the gopis' earrings were swinging in fear because the Makari were remembering the time that their lord Kamadeva was burned to ashes and became a Nanga. But where is Lord Shiva in this pastime? It's Vamshivat, it's Sharad Purnima, there's Krishna playing his flute, there's a Brajastriya and Krishna, then Grihita Manasa, the hero and the heroine. There's only one hero here in Ras Leela, Krishna. There's no Shiva here. And there's all the heroines, the Nayak and the Nayakas are the Gopis, Brajastriya. But the problem is, which the Acharyas say, that when Krishna played his flute, Krishna's flute is called Vamshi. Vamshi. And the Makari Kundala on the Gopis' ears, when they were hearing that Vamshi calling the Gopis, they were thinking Vamshi, but Vamshi, if you spell it, you reverse the syllables, it becomes Shivam. Krishna's Vamshi becomes Shivam, and I don't know if that's, and the Makari Kundala are thinking, I don't know if we're going to Vamshi or we're going to Shivam, because the Makari Kundala are thinking maybe this is Shivam and not Vamshi. Then they're swinging out of fear that their master Kamadeva is going to be burned again to ashes, Ananga. Ananda Kanda Bhagavan Ki Jai. So this is a very, very rustic understanding of our Gaudiya Vaishnavacharyas of this phrase, Sayatra Kanto Javalola Kundala. Very wonderful. So let's discuss some more points here. Now, there are more commentaries that, as we mentioned, the Gopis wear Makari Kundal, these female makar, fish-like shaped earrings, and Krishna wears. But here it's describing the Gopis, their kundal were dancing. So one Acharya explains that the Nayakas, the Gopis are going to meet the Nayak, Krishna. The Braja Gopis are going to meet their beloved Krishna. And in the exchanges of romance, divine love,